Bros, I don't know what's up with my stuff lately, but I guess we're reloading. I had to restart the PC, it just froze. Nothing would have moved. And I don't know. Let's go. Test, test, test. Hello, hello. Okay, I can hear stuff too. Good. Hello. Dobra, it's good. Okay, so now I will summon Outcaster, Trailblazer, and then Old Grove Troll. Drew a card, a good one, not at that. We have 3, 4, 5, 6 devotion now, so 8 mana. Can not really play the oddity for free, but that was a sideboard card. Yeah, the mono green deck just sideboards now. I boarded out 2 elves, and I don't know if I made a right decision or not. Because you have to change your entire, you have to shift your entire view of like this deck because you used not to sideboard. Of course, like you did board like the stupid Wand of Transmigration or whatnot, but you are not really sideboarding. Ah, a new Pioneer Mono G deck. What made it worth the Outcaster? It's like roughly the same deck, and yeah, Outcaster is the new card. Pretty decent. I think a Guaranteed Cavalier seems better. We Herald Inictus anyway, so that's good. Kiora, Outcaster. Duro, Purodus Green. Tab Nictus. Produce 11 mana. Storm again. Hit Trailblazer. Kiora. Invictus, this is the same. No, Didi zabija z tej manetce, teraz produkuje. No, są sobie więcej potworów jeszcze, bo lubię. No, bros, I'm not claiming it wasn't lethal, like, it surely was. Like, definitely, as we've seen. Yeah, the Trailblazer combos pretty nicely. Unfortunately, Trailblazer is not in May, so can kinda mill yourself. Not really. Not really easily though. Is the stream alive now? It for sure is. Holy shit, that's literally tidings, but also a Cavalier of Thorns. I'll deck myself. Because it is not a May and this is 4 power. Holy shit. Next match then. I was like, yeah, I get to play under Cavalier, I have enough cards. But turns out I forgot to account for the oddity card draw. So as I said, this being compulsory could definitely lead to some awkward moments, so I just wanted to showcase them for your own sake in the future. If you ever end up playing this deck, then it could happen to you, but now you're going to remember. Maybe there's an option to make this into a Yorion deck. That way you would have more cards in your deck and you could put more power into play. Playing Age as Vincon, spacebar question mark, very good question. Yorion is one of my favorite green cards. You can easily play him mid combo because the Trailblazers produce blue mana or white mana. Then you're gonna draw with every Trailblazer when it comes into play, and then you're gonna make mana in your end step again. It's all quite solid if you think about it. What happens sometimes that you self-mill oddity with Cavaliers. Yeah, that is hard to circumvent in ways other than just playing more more oddities. Or if you'd play like some way to sacrifice your Cavalier, then you could use that to put oddity back onto the top of your deck and draw it during comboing. All of my forests are singleton, yeah. I still struggle to actually cut them. Down to the requisite amount. Alright, chat. Give me a mono green way to sacrifice a creature. It needs to be immediate, so it cannot be the Huntsman's Redemption. So if anybody mentions that, they're getting banned. Oh, that's a good one. It's a good draw. Eldritch Evolution. Hostile land. Hostile land. You need to be more specific. Isn't there that stupid artifact that makes zombies and colorless mana? Well, is there? Hostile Hotel. Activate only as a sorcery. Yeah, I don't know about this. That stupid artifact that makes zombies and colorless mana. Lotus Ring. Bros, I would like to remind you that Karn was... Oh, great. Oh, Karn is banned. It doesn't exist any longer anymore. Spawning Pit. Loaming Shaman seems like a better solution to your problem. Is that a... Pioneer legal card? The hostile hotel was in the list that won the challenge. Holy guacamole. I guess the land actually works. Having it on the land actually works. Way to draw cards. Because a land you can always access, because... Well, not if you draw it, I guess. You can't access if you draw it. Probably like... Just ignore it then. If you mill over your oddity, whatever. You'll just have to live with that. Playing against an enchantment deck. Can board Leveler. Could board Vivian. Or the Frillback. Oh, Got an oath. And an elf. Yeah, actually having to think about the sideboard movements you want to perform is stinky. Sand stings, but it has Nykthos, so I'll keep it. What matchups is Polukranos for? It's a good question, I don't know. I mean, it's my main deck. Does that answer your question? I hope it does, because then we can stop at that. The thing with Polukranos is that I am in a league which I joined a few days ago, and it doesn't have any Leylines in the main deck, so I actually would have Leylines in the main deck, but I don't. Why do we play Ulvenwald Behemoth over Questioning Beast? Well, a good question to ask to yourself would be, why would I play Questing Beast in a deck like this? Because it actually doesn't make sense and it doesn't fit into the deck. So then you might ask, well, why do I play Ulvenwald Oddity? And that's because it's a Craterhoof Behemoth type way to win when you put your entire deck into play. I co? To chujowo, nie? Deck doesn't really do anything anymore. Unless I find Cityscape Leveler. Która mnie wyjebał tutaj. 2 razy mi jeszcze kawalerzystę usunie. Ja cię dupię. So I think we can't board out elves. Well, they wanted to kill Kyora because they wanted to Agent of Treachery to steal. Okay. So I don't board out elves because I can't. No Tailswipe to nie wiem kto 7 damage'a zada w moim deku. Ten zada. Vivian is actually bad, but I play Vivian only because I like her. Alright, no, seriously, this. Well, yeah, this is better. We need our own Elesh Norn to beat Elesh Norn. No, I simply need... I don't know. What do I need? Primal Might, maybe? Ale gówno, kurwa. No, to jest Rąsia. Stávaj, triomka. No, triomeček. I think playing this is best. It gives me the most mana. Although I could suspend the Trailblazer and then next turn I play Kiora Trailblazer. But if they have a binding, they can still interrupt me. What's this? Well, they can have binding. Let's go. Lockdown. If I draw a big monster, it's a divination on top of being a big monster, so... Darker Wastes. Leyline bonding. What are you hitting? Trailblazer makes sense. I guess. Oath of Nissa. Cavalier, Cavalier, Cavalier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I guess. Can't cast it now, but next turn. Whoops. Could have been worse. Could have had quad Mystic in play, so, you know. Not the literal worst outcome. Not bad though. They have both wastes and a darker wastes. They have assembled all the wastes. Raven's Tower. Nice land. Holy fuck, nice mana base. I wish I had a tail swipe now. Pick my poison will be awesome against this Omen of the Z. I would love to make them sacrifice that card. Uh-huh. So I probably want to activate Lair, force a jump block. Either kill this or this. I mean, that's good. I need a land to cast Leveler. Oh no. They drew a Jetmir's Garden. Oh no, they chained me to the Cox. Oh, they found a mountain! Oh no! That's what happened. Of course. A free devotion, which means that my Nyctas adds not too much mana. As I play Cura Nyctas and tap Nyctas, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. And we attack with the Lair. Fajna, fajna, no właśnie tak robimy. Tylko, że jeszcze z Kiorą na stole. Na następną turę. Yep. Finally, we got back our elves. Scry 2, let's go. So what's the scariest play they can perform? Well, we'll see. I don't actually know. Could involve the... perhaps... Summoning of Incarnation into... I don't know. Find Toxrill? Holy shit. Yeah, kill Toxrill and Dracar, it's not too bad. Oh no, they fooled me. Toxrill or Atarka? Bros, I don't think they play Toxrill, right? That's not a real card they play. I'm probably about to go to Goldfish and learn something new. Jak się ten deck nazywa? Nie wiem, kurwa, no. Whatever. We'll see. At the beginning of each end step, put a slime cannon on each creature you don't control. That seems pretty not immediate, yeah. Well, they had Agent game 1. Agent is pretty weak. Artaxa. Sure. When I put a slime counter on my opponent's Amalia, I got asked to leave the store. Why? I have Krenko's Boss Crusher against me. They found no Leyline binding, so I guess no relevant cards. Chooses Jetmir's Garden, Fires of Intervention, Tolzimir, Friend to Wolves, and Portable Hall. Ale 3 kipa. I think my opponent was just conceding as I was summoning the Cityscape Leveler eventually, after so many turns. Trax is the daughter of Eleshnorn, right? Trax was created by Eleshnorn, yes. Every creator besides Urabrask chipped in and added a keyword and a color to Atraxa too. So obviously green Working Klexge produced Death Touch, and black produced Lifelink or something. I think that's how it worked. Not. Why he went for Atraxa, not Mahmoud out the leveler? It's a cast trigger. Yeah, also no 4-drop. Many reasons why they didn't make a play like that, yeah. So I'm up against Giganta. Giganta could be anything. I'll just put back Polukranos. Keep Ramp and Storm seems sensible to do. Play with fire. Is that the famous Gruul aggro deck that people asked me about? Last time when I was playing Heroic with Slickshot Show Off and Blossoming Defense and Audacity? Perhaps, so far it looks like it. I wish I actually kept my Polukranos then. Seems good against their deck. Although I don't know what over what. 1, 2, 3. 1, 5. Cavalier. I can draw 2 and make 2 mana. Or I can put the troll into play. Troll blocks the swift speed a bit better. Probably draw 2 is better. Nice. That was really nice. Unfortunately, I can't put my land drop into play right now, so Sunken Citadel literally the worst card. I think 14 damage is probably pretty hard, right? So they cast 3 spells, that is plus 6, 7, 8. So I need 6 damage from their spells. They need 3 shocks or audacities or blossoming defenses or monstrous rages. But they missed a land drop last turn, so they will not have a land, most importantly, and it's all good. Wizards lining also not impossible. Like this, I guess they could play that, yeah. How was Citadel so far? Would you want it to be a third lair? I did not get to use the Citadel yet. Right now it's worse than a forest because next turn I could use a forest, but I cannot use a Sunken Citadel, but pretty undetermined yet, I guess. Kumano, Shimano. Jacques Ichan. Audacity, literally a rancor. Well, no attack with the ground monsters, that seems not correct. Well, hopefully I hit a big monster, I did, so that's a draw 6. Have I considered Smuggler, Surprise or Hulking Raptor? Not really, I have not fought much of this deck. Hulking Raptor sounds pretty cool. Goldwing Hydra, that does not sound very good. Unlucky, really. Probably shouldn't play the Cavalier, I probably should flashback the Storm, because now I can mill the Oddity. I wouldn't. Yeah, 2 oddities seems good. Maybe there's a better way to oddity them, but I don't know what. You're gonna board tail swipe, Alka, Nissa who shakes, Kiora maybe. You're not playing Leyline. I would play 2 Leylines main deck, but I entered with an old version of the deck which did not. What about Vaultborn Tyrant? It's a 7 mana card, so like you probably want cheaper cards in your Storm deck if you can. Gather Courage, yeah, comes in. Paloff is for mono black. Waste not. Courage is for Amalia. Is that like the official proven reasoning for it? Because I think I can actually like win games by blanking a shock for free on the draw. That can actually do something while using it to have a way to draw the game versus Amalia. It's one of the cringest justifications I've heard ever. We never oddity here. No, we do. Why? What's my plan for 5-color Quintorius combo? Have Dumping Spheres. I guess that's pretty bad in my Nyctos deck. But I guess I'll just be faster, right? Quintorius combos off on turn 4.7 and then I just win on turn 3. Should play a Needle, something. Wow, nice one-lander, idiot. Arc Druid's Charms in this deck. Probably not the worst. Well, I know that it wins against Lotus Field, but we were talking about Quintorius. Stone Brian seems like it should work, yeah. High Noon sounds awkward. Guess the Penament you can put into play with Storm. That's it, bro. No will to fight, I see. Stone Brian is like a very mono-green thing to do and it fits. Right, let's rebuild the sideboard. That's my quint plan. Do you like it, Olsen? Play needle too. Anything else to needle? Vorinclex for Phoenix. Why is Vorinclex for Phoenix? It's 6/6 reach, that's why. I like how this Vorinclex has long hands, so it gets reach. This one is running, so it gets haste, and this one is just sitting there, so it only has trample. Blooming Marsh. There is this combo deck with Cauldron, Priest of Forgotten Gods, Insidious Roots. That's a pretty cool deck. If you need an easy card when sideboarding is good, I think Vorinclex was proposed as a sideboard card. No Pick Your Poison. Chat, Pick Your Poison is like specifically good in Modern because it kills a hexproof 4/4 flyer, 4/4 flying artifact, and because it kills an indestructible 4 mana artifacts that many decks play. Pick Your Poison is not actually even like the best disenchant you could play under normal circumstances. Yeah, also kills Saga. But like it's not just a good disenchant, it's a medium one. I don't think my opponent is on Foresee Ascendancy. They're on the Retraction Helix Rona thing, as evidenced by the Retraction Helix Day. No, I can't beat a fail push. Holy guacamole. No co, no pizda, umieram w następnej chyba. O, 4 na czapę. Proszę przyjąć przed zabiciem. Right, let's fix the plan. I'll have 2 Pithing Needles and 2 Stone Bryants. Then it's gonna be perfect. Well, they don't have the Mox Opal. Maybe they want to have the Mox. This card is Retraction Helix. What is Vivian for? Just find the anime Vivian very nice to look at. So for the grindy matchups is the answer. Do I own an air fryer? Let's make a prediction in the chat. Start prediction. 2 minutes. Does Canister own an air fryer? He does. He does not. Predict. Put your points on the line. Holy shit, we live. Where's my oddity though? I just pushed it. No, I can't win ever. Do we define you as owning it as you bought it, or if someone in your house has an air fryer? Does my house have an air fryer is the question. Ale stormik poleciał. Ojej. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. What did you predict? 49% yes, 51% no. Time for the reveal. I don't have an air fryer at my house. Never used one. Mox. Dead. Jak to się wygrywało tym? Jakieś gówno się ma w deku? This is a Fae of Wishes in the Exile. You have more Fae? Let's see. What is my plan for this particular game? Keep watching them click their cards, see what's gonna happen. Granted. Etherflux Reservoir. I see. That's what's gonna happen. You can tell swipe. Rona. You can Dumping Sphere, but that sounds really bad. Or I can Voraciously Hydra Rona. The very best of skaldowie. Ale dają nieźle. Skaldziarze. Bursztynowa kolekcja. Kurwa. Is Dumping Sphere bad here? I just said that I think so, yeah. Just in deck in general, Dumping Sphere kind of a stinker. Because it is actually pretty decent at stopping the mono green deck from working all that well either. That's a good one, good hand. I go elf, they go top land, I go Kiora, elf. I go Rona, I fight Ron. My Hydra. Of course, they could also Fozzies me, but that would be kinda unfair. Ti-tu-ri-ru, ti-tu. No co, robisz mi wzrost... Lepiej będziesz grał kurwa ekstrakcję w elfy. Ziomeczku. Can they just kill on turn 3? Yes, that is possible. If my opponent simply plays a Retraction Helix and a Mox Amber, then they will kill me. Which I guess can still be the case. No! Alright, that's good if they tap Rona. Because now they can no longer kill. Palacio. Classic one for Fallaggio. That's a good draw. I draw now. We don't even have a spell for Jace. Push my Hydra. Spent so much on this. Aniki, 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 Aniki. Aniki, Aniki, Aniki. Would this deck be better with Karn? I don't know. Not necessarily. Wow. That's it? Congrats to me for tapping my Lair of the Hydra earlier. Certainly worth it. Attacking Jace limits their mana with the Mox, that seems the best. Need to play more than one oddity. Perhaps. Nice block, yeah, well done. T-Var, holy fuck, T-Bar can just kill me. So this Phyrexian T-Bot looks so stupid. The spikes going out of its head. Out of the eye sockets and the fist. Can it? Yeah, you can. You cast a Helix and you win. One Punch Man reference could be. Holy guacamole, they scooped and I was drawing just an elf, so crazy choice really, but... Vigilance and reach, solid. Tyvar I think doesn't target right with the ability. Helix was the next card, lol. I don't even care. It's new to all of us, Johnstar. I'm as confused as you are. Tyvar targets with the minus ability? I don't think it does. Right, if it doesn't target, I ban you for a week. Deal? Septimus_H. Deal? Then you may return a creature card. Well... Goodbye. See you in 604... Action movie. 604,000 seconds and 800. No, 6,400 and 800 seconds. 604,800 seconds. Yeah, this many. Jak się kurwa mówi? Tyle tysięcy? 6... Nie wiem. Always Sronna. Elf. Kiora. Oh no, my tail swipe is gone. This character action Helix play amongst Amber. Sure, buddy. So now we have infinite mana, so that's an easy payoff still. Karn, I would not even get an opportunity to deploy my Karn. I would not be fast enough to get one into play. Kurwa, no granted, man, nie? Co za typ? No dobra, nie no, zabiłeś mnie. Brawo. We free to? No, two freed. We free to, but that's because I accidentally drew my deck in round 2. We need needles and stone bryans. Can cast Beastbone, Outcaster, and Scavenging Ooze. You also cast this, huh? Who shakes? Probably, but you know, she's pretty strong. Now let's make a poll. What comes next? Cube draft. Another Liga. Neoform League. Does Neoform have any new cards? I think we already played with the Oracle Kill. That was enough of Neoform content for a good while. Does the surname coming sound funny to you? It actually does, yeah. I encountered the surname Cummings a few days ago and I commented about how it's kind of ridiculous to be named like that while watching something with Yulia, but I don't remember what was it. Cummings. Coming tonight. Ryan Condon. Not really. Do I have a DB account? What's a DB account? Is it the full access account? I do. Daybreak? I do, yeah. What do I advise for Pioneer tomorrow? Mana traders, I advise you to play this Phoenix deck. It has a new card, Slick Sequence. You know what? Actually, scratch it. No, it's done. Torch the tower. Yeah, you can get prizes on the account. That's why I haven't been playing on it. I'll be using it when Modern Horizons releases and I want to play shit decks with new cards, but they don't exist or cost 10,000 tickets. So then I'll stream probably, you know, a ton of Amp Raptor decks because that's the best card from the set. Could have played Lantern on the DB account. Well, originally I wanted to play Pralim, and then I have the Lantern cards for no good reason. Another Liga. Alright, let's go. Upgraded mono green. I did add a second oddity, yes. Four tickets. Well, whatever. Also, bros, I had a thought. You know how Blood Moon apologists will often come and say stuff like, oh, it keeps greedy mana bases in check. So why didn't they make Harbinger of the Moon and Blood Moon effects in general cost triple blue or triple red? Huh? That's it, that's the thought. Elaborate. See, I don't actually know how it connects. It made sense in my head at first, but now that I brought it up, I actually don't know if it makes a lot much sense. But you know, it would mean that like you are incentivized to play non-greedy mana base of mono basics anyways to cast your card. And then you cast it and it does the thing, and like you can stay true to your word. No, Leyline not worth it, chat. It makes my every stupid forest tap for 5 colors. And in general, moon effects are played in decks that like moon effects typically actually work in decks that only touch red and are mainly of a different color, which is just twisted. Why this Leyline was a dumb 4 to 5 mana idiot? Let's say Nissa shakes the world. If I draw Nykthos, I have 8 mana. From Nykthos alone, and then also 5 more, 13. Well, one blue moon is indeed substantially worse than 2 red moon. Hopefully. It better be. Six, 8. Holy fucking shit, this card. The eidetic memory is so good, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No i co, mogę pierdalać 7, 7 na nic? Yeah, the Harbinger being a blue creature is another thing. It's as stupid as the original moon. I am baffled, sad, and furious all at the same time at the fact that they printed that. You can tell that I wasn't consulting on the set because I would tell them please don't, and then they would have printed it anyways, but you can tell. Eight, 10. O kurde, dziękuję. Blue Moon is official, it's real. It's real and it's real cringe. I bored out Leylines, they seem weak in the matchup. Actually, I don't know, maybe they're better than elves. Let's keep Leyline for science. Now thinking, all colors should have a moon. Well put, John Star. Well put. It makes so much sense to punish greedy mana bases. The only example of a truly greedy mana base that I can think of is that Lonnie's combo deck that's base green, splashes 3 other colors, and has Urza's Sagas. In 21 lands total, that's crazy. Yet that deck punishes itself for being shit and not functioning half the time. Yes, you can use this Rattle mana on channeling. What do you think of maybe just suspending the Trailblazer? Let's plot it. Kurwa, jak to sobie dobiorę tak pierdalnie, tak wyjebie. Gdzie muzyczne pierdolnięcie niezłe. I co za tam many zagram w sumie. Alright, would nowhere else be better or worse in my hand than Leylines? Ethergast. Dobra, no. Pijcie mam tekiorę. Holy shit, Ethergast now is so good against my deck. It can fight every card. Ledger Shredder. Ledger Shredder is the natural counter for Outcaster Trailblazer because it's the like ultimate anti-plot tool. Kurwa, no co, zabije mi to ODT? Tej się tego Outcastera i chujowo będzie. My friend got back into Magic after 15 years. First, I will show him Bowmasters. Why? This matchup doesn't seem particularly good. I mean, but like old mono green was pretty bad against Phoenix, so. It's probably worse now. The Outcasters are good targets for shocks. That seems like an issue. The Phoenix deck is probably also like better when you have Prankster and like some Brazil borrowers. There is no Carnot for Crypt to ruin you. You want to educate, you start with Ragavan, then Bowmaster, then Fire and Ice, and then Puzzle Negation. Good. That's a good learning curve. No i zajebiście, no. Ulvenwald, Oddity, kinda blank. Outcaster died to a shock this game. Leyline didn't accomplish anything. Oh, Fire Ice is there because Fire Ice is just a natural progression of answers. You use Ragavan to answer villains, then you use Bowmasters to answer Ragavan, then you use Fire Ice to answer Bowmasters, and then you use Force of Negation to answer Fire Ice. It's all clear. So just introduce a chain of cards like that. And I guess then you use Ragavan to punish Force of Negation, so it's just like a circular thing. Leyline probably not good enough if we don't find Nyctos. Better playing World 3. What? What World 3? Right, I think that's like 3 out of 3 Leyline opening hand. Holy shit, 2 Leylines. Tribute to the World 3. That's almost decent, right? Holy shit, Leyline. Nyctos. Oh shit, I had this turn 2 Cavalier. Well, too bad I don't. Throw is good too. But like that's the reason I guess to play this. You try that card once in the sideboard versus Drag the Smith back in the current world. It sounds pretty okay. Dobra. I mean, I would Storm turn 2. We did have a turn 2 Cavalier this game, I just didn't realize in time. So instead I played the Troll. Canister wins, holy shit. What's good in the mirror? Tail Swipe? Voracious Hydra? Not really. Not really. Guess Leyline. Handy Hunter? Holy guacamole, I wish. Maybe Tail Swipe is... seems kind of bad. Like maybe I can have it over of Nissa too. Types 1 to break the serve. Oh, Tail Swipe. I have to keep now. I have to keep now. Can't move. Holy shit, this set is bad. Well, I guess it's not even good. And Tail Swipe when I play, I would not even bother it in. Trailblazer becomes plotted. Sure, buddy, sure. Wow. Oh no, they found Nyctos. Why plotting though? Why did the opponent plot? That's because the Trailblazer has an ATB and they wanted to save it. Is Tail Swipe really better than the new bite spell? Give me the name. What's the new bite spell? Hard-hitting truth. Hard-hitting question, right? Yeah, it's probably better to play hard-hitting question. Good point. Holy shit, I'll show them next turn. I will really show them next turn. Yeah, next turn, right? Come on, bro. Let me click. Seems like they did mill their oddity, yeah. Although they also just had 3 ley lines. Which seemed fairly blank. It's pretty similar vibes to betting 3 emissary, that is true. Like now that this deck has a sideboard, it's probably decent to play them to have some more game on the draw against decks like aggro, heroic, slick shots decks. So you can have a nuts hand against those, win on the draw sometimes. But aggressively board them out. And like it would seem okay in the mirror, but holy shit, I'm getting it every time. It seems pretty bad overall. It is a little bit of a blank. And like if you cut off of Nissa, then you have Niktos less often, but you have Leyline, that's pretty bad. Yeah, maybe. Maybe it just sucks. Tribute sounds cool. Although, kind of funny against shoulder, that like how weak against shoulder that becomes at that point. Could be an issue or not. I haven't seen a shoulder cast in a while. Actually. Thorin. They discarded 2 Thorins. Vein Reaper. Holy shit, where is my pick my poison now? Dobra, Storm z Chubisa. I jedziemy. It's good. It's actually really quite good. Oh, they have a land, so they might actually push it. Not land Scarp. Doesn't trade with Reaper. I guess not if they put a counter, that's what you mean. Which they will. Dobra, mamy to. Tylko co mamy? W sumie. Gówno. W sumie. Zero outer, I can draw a Nyctos or a Storm. Or a Cavalier into Nyctos. Or a Forest, so... Unlucky, really. Do you want Leveler? Hydra? Not really. Vivian? Vivian seems pretty easy to attack. But... we have to play Vivian to justify her a little bit. Most importantly, we get to cut Leyline of the Guild Pact. Holy shit, I could have brought Needle and Needle Reflection of Kikijiki. I forgot about that. Do I think this Raptor flute will totally revitalize the weird prison deck in Modern? Probably not. Well, we had outs game 1, we could have just drawn Nykthos or Storm or Cavalier or 5 other cards I have mentioned. I think that sounds better than trading. Well, trading chump blocking. Co jest kurwa, zabijaj mi Kiorę? Posrane. Removal mam takiego Planeswalkera. Forest. How did a grumpy, sarcastic grouch develop a liking for upbeat meme music? To jest kurwa grouch. Zrzęda. See you in an hour. So what kind of a question is that? A logical leap has been made. First, that I like upbeat music. Second, that I developed it. Third, that I'm a grouch. Fifth, that I don't know what's the fifth one, but yeah, very loaded question. They actually weren't trading for the wolf making one. Nice, Vein Reaper. Nine. That's blocked by this. If it doesn't get blocked, then they die. As an 8/8. Because it's they're dead with when this plus plus the two smallest connect. And they either block the Cavalier or die. No, so yeah, that was the attack I wanted to perform. Needle for Vein Repair? Sure. What do I think of wizards doubling down on making lands that aren't actually lands? Such as? Lands that aren't actually lands. Doubling down. Oh, the double-sided cards. It is interesting. They normally, like, I don't know, the MDFC is mostly the Modern Horizons sets, like they kind of overtly seem to just be there for Belcher style decks, which is interesting because normally they would not print a combo card and if they could ever allow, help it, but So this kind of stands at odds with what they normally do. You say they printed combo cards in MH3? Holy guacamole, Reef Worm is gonna be in Modern now? Well, also I said that because we were talking about normal sets, right? Just like in a normal standard power level set, a mid-range deck will have a harder time getting a card that makes them cut Uragavan for something better, right? But Rhinos can get a card that's situationally better than Mystical Dispute, and then it's gonna end up being played. And like this is an MH set, so it's like not really a null Logus. Or not what I meant the last time. Nice keep, brother. Fotsies, pass. I bet your next turn is gonna bang. Can you make oops in Modern? There was an Oopsal spell decks in Modern, yeah. It had a very convoluted kill. I think they printed something new to improve it, I don't remember. I kinda thought they did. I know the Vengevine thing, but I thought they printed something new. Sure. Gdzie kurwa te lądy są? Co to za kawaler przystojny? Co nie trafia? Could be an issue if I actually get extincted. Extinction evented, but... No chuj, no trudno. The Apocalypse. Apokalypsen. Siup. I left myself with no outs to ever have a good draw by putting in off of this on top of my deck. Oh, I mean, I guess it can find an Ictos. That would be quite effective. Ale najebaliśmy ziomeczkowi, no. What does the flipped thing do? Everything has haste and trample and +1/+1. So it kills. Troll on top? Perhaps. Might actually make sense. I have 2 Leylines in my deck there. They've been pretty unplayable so far. Pretty terrible. Do I think Buried Alive has any cool uses in Modern? With Victimize, I think there might be something. Holy shit, perhaps? Probably, my guess is it will see no play. But you could go Buried Alive and then Surgical Extraction your opponent's best 2 cards and then you attack them for 9. I plot. Holy shit, plot so good. Tutor for 7 power? How do you do that? Narcomeba and 2 amalgams? Holy shit. Yeah, I guess. Oh no, Narset is actually insane. Here's my deck. Kurde no. Any ODTs in the chat? From Ulvenwald or anywhere really? Shit. I assume they don't really want to absorb now. I can hit a land drop. That was awkward. I wish I could trigger the Outcaster really quickly to get my 1 mana to pay for the Jewelry Disruption, but can't do that. March. What they get with their set Absorb? Yeah, I guess we've seen it. No more lies. Mordeczko, odczep się. Jednak trzeba było plotować. I had to pitch a lockdown to get my troll though. Holy shit, resolved Kiara. Mono green base and it's Pioneer based. Fine. I'll play an RCQ in a week in Krakow and I will play Phoenix there. Nie, kurwa. NML już nie może, no to... Grab Yorion. Absorption. Wait, I play Absorb instead of the Spree counter spell. How come? No i co, kurwa, najgorszy draw w decku? Dobra, wiadomo, nie? Ale syf. Literally the worst card to draw. For a change, I'll absorb said opponent. To introduce some spicy variety in our match, I'll absorb. Okay. Absorb again, buddy. Petty Theft. That's a surprising card to see in a Yorion deck, but... O kurwa, ale wyjebało Nektosów. Can normalize, but I accept that. Probably will be able to normalize one of my storms anyways if I let it sit in hand. Greetings, user Dodo911. Welcome to the stream. The Kiora play was just a play. I had a Kiora in hand and I wanted to play it. If it resolves, I'm fine. If it doesn't resolve, I'm fine. Because I have a second one. Which is useless if the first one lives, right? So I would say that it's hardly debating. I play Trailblazer. I have 2 mana, add mana, 1 mana, tap forest, 5, 6, 9, so not enough to cast. So I'll just storm. Wait, can I storm? Pięć, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes. The same amount of mana if you play Blazer or not. I think it is. How come? It doesn't adapt to me. I guess I use Nyctos twice, so that should work. I play Blazer. Get a mana, then I use Nyctos. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On top. Why isn't it adding up for me? But it should produce 3 mana. I did count the Blazer mana. I don't know, like that should work, but when I try to go through it, it doesn't add up, so. Can also draw a land and then it's gonna hyper add up. Oh, that's 9 mana. Did I untap the wrong land? I should untap the, like, Haven? Spend 3 mana for 1 devotion, 1 mana. Well, but I used the devotion twice, right? Anyways. Nick. Untap Nick. Holy shit, my favorite card, Leyline of the Gulit Pact. Now everything is all colors. Okay, that was because Kira was a +3 if I untap the Wolfhollow Haven. I don't cast a Trailblazer, so that's why it only adds 2 mana while costing 3, so it actually costed me mana. So I should have just flashed back a Storm, I think, but I'm glad I didn't because I drew a Storm anyway, so it's good. So I have 5 lands, Giga Enchanted Forest, which is 3 mana, so that's 5, 8, and then I had Nykthos, which with Haven Nissa Kiora produced 2 mana. Is Farewell still a card people play? I sure hope it's not. Or I sure hope it is not currently in my opponent's hand, like what can I say? Would be a shame. Well, they didn't feel of ruin my Nykthos, it's sorcerer speed. Yes, Manch already arrived at the conclusion and we already realized everything. Play Forest if they have Dwori and no more lives. What is harder to play, Lotus Field or Mono Green Devotion? Probably Lotus Field. And by probably I mean Lotus Field. Look 9 deep for under Nykthos. And we fail. I guess we did see the Nyctas, yeah. All 3 Nyctoses remaining in the deck. 1 is on the battlefield and 2 were on the bottom. That's why every effect should shuffle your deck, so you don't have to keep track of what's on the bottom of your deck. Lanes. Marvelous. Kind of crazy how they only have 5 blue. I guess it's not crazy. It's a pretty hefty amount of blue. It probably should suffice for them to cast anything with it, but Supreme Verdict. What do you want to put back? Trailblazer? Maybe the Oddity number 2. Temporary cockdown. Guess I don't want to Boseiju it. Holy shit, Olvenwald Oddity, more like Ancestral Recall. Turn 15. I attack you for a good amount. Shoop. How much is that? I say minus 20. Minus 27. Close enough. And now we get to cut elves and add grindy cards like Cityscape Leveler, Nissa Hushanks, Vivian, and I guess that's kinda it. I don't have more. That's all I've got. Frillback? No nie, wieje chujem ten Frillback. Destroy Omen of the Sea? I don't know, brother. Hers, jeś. Stone Brain for Absorb? No chyba nie, nie będziemy Stone Brain absorba. I would rather draw an elf than Stone Brain absorb. We have Vivian. Vivian looks good against them. Going for Sunfall has to be better, surely. Go for Sunfall. My Stone Brain. I mean, it depends on the situation, but also... What deck did you play Vivian in? The Vaulted Druid. Oh no, full value Mystical Dispute. I mean, value. The Emperor. Oh no. First like Vigilance. Oh no. I absorb. You surely do, buddy. I think they're casting a March. There's like a nice, there's a little bit of a lag that happens if your opponent is casting a pitch spell when they're exiling their card. Is plot basically suspend 1? Plot means that you get to cast the cards later when you want to. So it's kind of like suspend often, but not doesn't necessarily have to be. I think they would cast Normalize last turn. Mystical Dispute. Dispute? Which Pute? Nice. Here you get a Power Stone, buddy. No, no more lies on my leveler. I absorb, said villain. Understandable. I'm just crossing my fingers that the Emperor is not there. And I get to attack. Not really in a position to play around stuff. It seems like it's paying off. Can make a big lair. Yorion. Sky Nomad. And seems to be sweepers. Does it? It's 18. I make it roll end of turn. Cycle Surrogated Farmland. Didn't even tap the Power Stone token to do it. Cringe, bro, cringe. Truly cringe. What a villain that was. Fought valiantly for hours before simply dying. Does Pioneer play Settle the Wreckage occasionally? Not very often though. It's a little bit of a bad card. Settle the Wreckage. Sunken Citadel, huh? How good would Sunken Citadel be if it was just a ETB tab, choose a color, and they soul land for a given color? Good list should. Seems very good versus vampires and Phoenix. You sure about that? Settle against vampires? Seems pretty terrible actually against the Fable deck. Slick shot. Ay ay ay. Should I play Kiora? Maybe. Kiora can die. It does seem like the heroic deck, indeed. Unfortunately, I had no Leyline in my opening hand, which was my only hope, as I said. Also, Sun against Nadal just cost us a game. Could we have gone Trailblazer plus Elf? Yeah, that was also an option. Storm? Can I enchant this new Nyctas with this? I think I can. I can't. That's bullshit, bros. I hadn't played a land, right? Yeah. Is it better to Storm or Cavalier? Guess Storm can hit double forest if needed. Or this and this. It's Cavalier and Kiora. I'll probably draw my deck, like if I go Outcaster, then like I don't want to mill the Oddity. I think just reach creatures, that's not a good plan. I will die to... I think that's better to do it this way. Also draw for the old Kiora. But I would not want to mill my Oddities. I guess I have two. I mean, the Trailblazer is better at chaining storms than... Dobrze. Trailblazer is better at storming off than... Karn was, right? Well, here is the Oddity. Nice slick shot show of deck, brother. Spike, 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 spike. Holy shit, they draw 5 monster. This looks weird. Was there not a single gold card in these core sets? It's white bordered. 8th edition seems weird. City of Brass. True. Holy shit, those basics look so good, chat. So I'm up against Heroic. We want Tail Swipe, Hydra. Probably Stonebrain for, you know, haha. Their cards. All cut off of Nissa. And I don't know what else. Stonebrain Showdown of the Skulls. Maybe they'll have 2 in hand and it's gonna be like a... Joe Blank. We did beat Heroic. To be fair, they seem to only have drawn 1 spell. This is good if I draw an elf, I will. Like... Seems better than mulliganing and just having a shit hand anyways, right? Nice keep, thanks. Oh, here comes the elf. Also, we were supposed to replace Tail Swipe with Hard Hitting Question. Will I play the RC tomorrow? In fact, I will not. 7-4, ale napierdala. You think tail swipe is better? It's not clear. I guess it's an instance. Play split, 1-1 split, classic tail swipe, and hard hitting question split. Does Vivian do anything? Not against Heroic, but she mostly looks nice. You do get to play Old Growth Trolls EOT. Against Blue-White. Holy shit. That's a Giga Keep if I've ever seen one. Sunken Citadel once again. Looking great. Holy shit. Sunken Citadel, yeah. What a card. It also has the downside of having the Nykthos border, so it fools you into briefly thinking that you have a Nykthos in hand, which makes you pog. But then you take it back because you're like, oh no, it's a tapland. It's a mono green tapland, no effect. Yeah, I would play free lair. Or just, you know, a forest. Or a spell, because like as a land this is so useless that you might as well play a spell. Holy shit. $20 sounds quite low. Well, my deck has 21 lands and 3 oaths, so if I were to have 4 oaths, then it would all add up nicely. That was a pretty nice turn 3. Should explode next turn if I don't die. I get to block Virtuoso with the Old Growth Troll. Whoops, whoops. Red alert. Villain is charging their monster up. I mean, it's pretty hard for them to kill me still. They only have 2 more mana. I have 22 life, I can block twice. The troll block is free too. Son Kenzan. God's willing and ancestral anger. Well, but then ancestral anger. 6. That'll be like 7. That's still too small. I think. What now? Five devotion. Player played Trailblazer and then just stab Nykthos. Elsewhere would be better here. How come? I guess it would kill it actually. That's how. Here it is. Well, that's pretty good. Nice. Pink Storm now. I did play a land. I had to play Forest to activate my Nykthos. They connived a slick shot show off. So I don't really want to swipe this. So I might be, actually I just play Cavalier at a Forest and I still have a reach blocker for this. I think like a show off is a card they would keep in their hand. Beat God's Willing, I need to kill this and this, but then if they have show of God's Willing, that still works. If they have both show off and God's Willing, they kill me, I agree. But what do I want to do if they don't have one of those? But if I clear their board, so they connive, they slick shot show off, right? They have 2 cards left in hand. If I were playing heroic, I would keep a show off in my hand. So I want to keep a reach creature. These decks don't really play God's Willing anymore, right? Can fight with Trailblazer against a 6/6? Sure. Oh, they 6/7. True, it survives. Okay, in that case, that's fine. Tail swipe actually so good. You can even cast a spell in response to something, it still gets the +1/+1 if it was in main phase. That's actually crazy. Bro plays heroic and gets O2'd by Mono Green Devotion. Congrats. No, question would not be enough. I needed the +1/+1. They had a 6/6. Well, game 2 was not really a game. I just ended by keeping a bad hand. Alright, that's the end of the stream for today. I hope you enjoyed these mono green leagues. And right after I'm finishing the stream, I'm clicking publish on a YouTube video. It's a complete history of Amulet Titan video. Go watch it. See you.